chess aficionados, when I found out that Peter Thiel founded a portion or one of the investors for the Take app that Magnus Carlsen seems to be part of, I'm in shock, because there's not the great things talking about Peter Thiel. He co-founded PayPal, and this article off of LinkedIn says, by Benzinga, his ruthless chess skills helped him land one of his first major investments. He was an avid chess player in California when he met Ed Bogus, a fellow competitor. According to the author, Jim Sony, who chronicled PayPal's origins, the founders, Bogus was so struck by Thiel's relentless, merciless style of play that it convinced him to invest in Thiel's early company, Confinity. And then you can read more about this. So I wanted to check more about Peter Thiel's background here. And let's see. Let's move this over. Okay. And also Elon Musk is from South Africa, which means that Peter Thiel, maybe they know each other. I've had something else prepared for you. Let's see, where is it? There you go. Let's listen to this part.
Entire investment into J.D. Vance was for this long-term plan of making him the president, and J.D. Vance's entire political career was catapulted due to this original early interest by Peter Thiel. So Peter Thiel gave J.D. Vance $15 million. At the time, he had this company, Palantir. He had multiple other companies. Palantir now has many governmental contracts under the J.D. Vance and Donald Trump presidency, let me remind you. So this isn't some abstract relationship of an endorsement that some billionaire gave. It is a very tight-knit relationship that has existed before J.D. Vance became a mainstream politician and before he even became a politician whatsoever. They've known each other for decades, basically, at this point, probably a decade and a half. So these new emails that show Peter Thiel and Jeffrey Epstein's friendship being close and Jeffrey Epstein advising Peter Thiel to go into this is pretty damning. I guess let's start here, and then we'll move over to the Pope Leo part. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the Adam Mockler feed if you appreciate the truth, if you appreciate the lie breaking that we do on this channel. I mean, there's so many lies pushed in the media by this administration and right-wing ecosystems, and we work all day to push back on that. So, of course, make sure to subscribe below to help us build our team. Let's just start here. Emails show that Peter Thiel and Jeffrey Epstein's friendship was much closer than once known. Epstein encouraged Thiel's interest in right-wing politics. After Epstein's crimes blew up in the headlines in early 2015, Peter Thiel told him that he wasn't bothered. He hoped it would blow over soon, in fact, and suggested they use it to strategize on how to weather controversies. He also told him he'd go to his island. This was as he knew J.D. Vance. So roughly 2 weeks after the lawsuit that made global headlines, Peter Thiel emailed Epstein, not J.D. Vance, telling him that if he made it to Miami at the end of the month, quote, "I'll stop by your island." 8 days after that, as the unflattering headlines and public denunciations piled up, Epstein asked Peter Thiel, quote, "Does my bad press give you pause?" he asked. "If I was intimidated by bad press," said Peter Thiel, "I would have not gotten anywhere in life," Thiel replied. "But I do hope that you're holding up well and that the cycle won't go much further." By the way, Peter Thiel is the guy who's famous for this clip as well, talking about humanity. He's literally the Antichrist.
I think you would prefer the human race to endure, right? You're hesitating.
Yeah, well,
yes?
I don't know. I would.
This is a long hesitation. This is a long hesitation.
There's so many questions implicit in this.
Should the human race survive?
Yes.
Okay.
But I also would I also would like us to radically solve these problems.
Right.
And so it's always, I don't know, transhumanism.
There is no way we want this guy making decisions for the human race. And if J.D. Vance ever becomes the president of the United States, that's what will happen. Peter Thiel will be making decisions on behalf of all of us and pushing towards this weird transhumanist AI vision that he has for the future. AI needs to be controlled by people who actually want to redistribute wealth to the worker, not the people who want to profit maximize. So, and really quickly, I urge all of you to be...
this is Adam Mockler, and he's saying that Peter Thiel, I guess Peter Thiel funds a lot of things to see what's going on. I assume that J.D. Vance is Catholic, but he was a convert, so how strong of a convert is he? Is that a sheep in wolf's clothing? I mean, are we going to have an alternative? Is Kamala going to run again? Isn't like the word salad that she does? I mean, we are in quite a bit of trouble here, if this is the case, because, and then the fact that Peter Thiel funded, or was part of the funded these the Tech app, which I don't like. I know who's behind all of this and trying to bring down my small little chess channel, but that's all right. We keep on trucking. And yeah, I guess there's another article that doesn't want to come up, but Peter Thiel came from some South African place from Swakopmund or something like that, where his father was worked at a uranium mine, and this was from like a leftover from the Nazi Germany era in South Africa, and there's some connection there with, Elon Musk is also from South Africa. So, oh, what a web we weave when we deceive. And yeah, I will not be supporting Tech at all. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll put links to Adam Mockler's full interview and thoughts below.